I'm going to take you through a small abs flow. This is on request, so I'm not going to use my leg. I'm not going to do any spinal flexion like this. There may be flexion on the lower spine, but not on the upper spine. So if you have any neck injuries, these abdominal exercises are going to be good for you. You can do these hopefully. Okay, enjoy. So I'm going to start you lying on your back, keeping your spine neutral, bringing the rib cage down, relaxing your shoulders down, and then when you're ready, you're going to tuck your pelvis under. On the exhale, bring your legs into tabletop, keeping the knees in line with your hips. So already by doing this, you're engaging your lower abs. And now you're going to bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Have your hands in a fist position with your thumbs facing up. From here, we're going to go into a little brain teaser, dead bug. So opposite arm and leg, breathe in. Exhale, pull in the abs. Opposite arm and leg go out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, keeping the pelvis tucked under and pulling in the abs before we move. Reaching that leg and reaching the arm away from you. It's not about how low you go. You don't want to arch your lower back. You just want to lengthen the limbs away from the body. Now let's do 4 more from here. Last 3. Last 2. And then I'm going to go into both hands moving together, which is a little bit easier for the brain. Now clasp your hands together. Again, one arm and, one leg, both arms. Still keeping the pelvis tucked under. Let's do 6 from here. 6. Bring it back. Exhale, lengthen. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last one. I'm going to continue with the legs. I'm going to open my arms to the side. If you have little weights, you can use them here as well. I would keep them small. But it's like doing flies, keeping a little bend in the elbows and opening the arms from the shoulders and keeping the same movement with the legs. Each exhale is a leg extension. Each inhale, I bring it back, pulling the abs, keeping the pelvis tucked under. Let's do 1 more on each side after this. Exhale, inhale, bring it back, and one last one. And bring it back from here. You can bring the hands down. We're going to go into toe taps, keeping the legs again in that 90-ish degree position. Inhale, exhale, one leg goes down. Inhale, bring it back without touching the floor, keeping the pelvis tucked under. Before I move, I pull in my abs. If you want to make this harder, you can bring the arms up. If you have a ball, you can hold onto that ball and you can give it a squeeze, or a pillow would do as well. You can also bring the arms back if this is not taking away from your spine. So I feel that if I bring my arms all the way back, my spine is going to start arching. So I cut the range a little bit smaller. Okay? And we're going to go to both legs. Now the range is going to be even smaller probably. Let's do 8 more. 8. 6 left. And last 5. 4, 3, checking the lower back, 2, and 1. From here, bring the heels together, squeezing the feet in a V shape. Knees are open to the side. Again, tucking the pelvis under, rib cage down. Inhale, exhale, press away. Here, again, it's not about how low I'm pressing my legs away from you. It's how much I'm pressing them away from me. And they could even be really higher if your lower back is arching. Let's do 5 more from here. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and just 1 more. And bring it back from here. Legs go towards the ceiling. 1 leg at a time. On the exhale, we bring it down. Let's do 10 of these. This is 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, just one more here, and 10. From here we're gonna go into crisscrosses. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, move the legs up and down, watching your lower back. If it's arching, you're going a little bit too low, so adjust it if you need to. I'm gonna do a few more here, and 2 more sets before we go into scissors. Now bring the legs up and down, keeping them in parallel. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Hug your knees to your chest. Give it a good squeeze, and we're going to continue now. Bringing the legs again into tabletop, this time widening your arms on the mat a little bit more so you get a good base. If you have a ball, put it between the knees or a pillow and give it a squeeze. If you don't have anything, that's totally fine. Breathe in, exhale, bring the legs to one side. The hip is going to tilt, but your shoulders are on the mat. Inhale, bring it back. We go to the other side and bring it back. I'm going to do 2 more sets exactly this way, and then I'm going to change it. One more side. And now, next time, when we go, we're going to lengthen the legs. A kick, come back, go to the other side, kick, and come back. And kick, and bring it back. I'm kicking my curtains. Let's do 2 more sets. Exhale, kick. And exhale. 1 more set on each side. And we're gonna layer onto this. Now, you're gonna keep your legs straight from the get-go. Maybe you go even less this time because this is a little bit stronger because the lever is longer, your legs are longer. Now, exhale. Inhale back, press your arms down on the mat, it helps. Only go as much as you can, keep your shoulders down and you're not feeling your back doing strange things. We're just tilting the hips, so pelvis lifts on one side. And let's do 1 more on each side before we change it. From here, keeping the legs up towards the ceiling, bring your hands closer to the body, toes pointed. If your legs are too tight, you can keep them a little bit bent. Otherwise, aim to be here, and we go up and press towards the ceiling. So this is not going back and forth. We will be doing that, but it's not that. It's just going up and up. It's tiny. If I had my hands here and here at the back, I wouldn't be touching the hands with my legs basically. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The smaller the better for this one. Yeah. From here, now we're gonna bring the legs down and up. It's a small movement. To make it harder, you can put the ball between the knees or the ankles and give it a squeeze. Do watch your lower back. So for me, the range is small for this one. You can also bring your hands underneath your hips and go more range, keeping the lower back stable. So whatever works for you here. We're gonna do 5 more. Aim for nice long legs if you can. 2 more. Last one. Now we bend the legs, and if you have the ball again, you can put it behind the knees this time, or the pillow, same thing. You're just gonna press the hips up in a pelvic tilt that has a bit of momentum as well. Press your hands down, arms down to help you. It's just the pelvis tilting and pressing up. So I'm not moving my legs, the legs are moving as a result of what I'm doing. I try to keep my legs controlled. I'm gonna do 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Give yourself a hug again. Alrighty, now from here, we're gonna take it up to a seated position. So yes, there is flexion of the spine, but there's no neck involvement. So hopefully this should be fine if you have any neck injuries again. First, bring your arms in front of you. Sit nice and tall. On the inhale, get even taller. Exhale, round your pelvis, tuck the pelvis under. Bring your spine lower. somewhere, as I always say, uncomfortable but not painful. And we stay here. We bring the arms up and down and up and down, pulling the abs. This is 4. I'm going to do 10, 5, and 6. If you want, you can add a little leg movement to this to hit the lower abs a little bit more. And let's do 2 more, 1 more on each side. And from here, bring it back. Bring your hands into prayer, squeeze them into each other. Tuck the pelvis under. Now we're going to go into little pulses going back and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Stay here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze into your palms. Bring the arms to one side only. And we go on the exhale again, rotate. If this is too much, bring the arms closer to you, okay? Again, it's that lever thing. So we go. Inhale, exhale, rotate. And again. We got 3 and 2. Just 1 more here. And now on your next one, inhale, exhale, rotate, bring the hands to your chest. We're gonna pulse and pulse and pulse. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Bring it up. Hands again into a long prayer. Inhale, exhale, lower to your right and bring it back. We go 2, bring it back. 3 and back. And 4 and back. It's not about my arms rotating, it's about the spine rotating. Upper spine. Good. I lost count. Let's do last 5. I believe that's correct. Last 4. Last 3. Pulses coming up shortly. Last 2. Just 1 more before pulses. Now from here, bring your hands into prayer by the sternum. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Bring it all the way up. Shake your spine. What do I need? Shaking. Bring your arms in front of you. We're gonna go now working the obliques a little bit. 1 arm up only as you bring yourself down. Let's do 10 like that. 1 and 2. Keeping the pelvis tucked under. 3 and rolling back. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. This is 8 and 9 and 10. Bring it up. Bring your hands together into basically this shape, so knuckles together. And from here, we're going to go into rotation again. Inhale, exhale. Tuck that pelvis under. Bring yourself lower. We rotate and rotate and rotate. And again, let's do 10, 9. Working the obliques. We go for 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. This is 3. We're there. 2. Just 1 more. Last 1 and bring yourself up. Move your spine again. Now bring the arms in front of you or into prayer, whichever one is better for you. We're just going to move the legs very slowly, getting to lower abs. 1. It's tiny. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Bring it all the way up. Hug yourself. And you're done. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a short little workout for your abs without using the neck. Enjoy. Thank you.